What's going on, stackers? So in this video, this is a little bit of a review, a little bit of a walkthrough of AKreport's for low content books. Now, if you're new here, my name's Paddy, and every single day I like to bring out videos teaching you how to make money with nothing more than your internet connection and your laptop. So go hit subscribe and hit that little bell icon so you can be notified for any further videos. Also, if you want step-by-step actions on everything I done to get my results with low content books so you can do the same, then check out the Printing Profits course. The link is in the description down below, or you can go to printingprofits.com with no G. So, AKreport. I love this tool. This is what I mainly use for my low content books because it pulls up all the data from your KDP dashboard and then presents it to you really nice, fresh and clean. Now, the great thing about this tool, it's completely free to use up until you've earned $1,000 in royalties. Then you have to choose one of the plans like I had to the other day. But don't worry, because they're still pretty cheap. So this is the website. You can track all your royalties just from here. It's simple, it's secure. Like it says, if we scroll down, this is what the dashboard actually looks like just here. And in a minute, I'm going to show you that. If we keep scrolling down, there's so much stuff that you can actually do with this tool. Now, I'm not going to go over everything. This is just a quick overview and little review of this software. But this is what I mainly use it for, is just to track my sales and see how much I've earned for the day, the month, the previous day, and so on. Now, this is pretty cool because you can make custom book aliases. So authors sometimes need to designate their books in their interface or keep some special notes about each book. So you can actually do that with the AKreport. So this is the website, pretty nice. If you want to check it out, I will leave a link down in the description below, or you can just go to AKreport.com. Now, this is the pricing. So AKreport comes 100% for free for all authors who earn less than $1,000 per month. So if you're just starting out, there's no reason not to get this. So we know how hard it is to scale your business at first, and we don't want to add an extra burden to that. If you scale, we scale. If your revenue is more than $1,000, you can choose which of our plans you want to use, or you can cancel at any time, no question asked, no hidden fees. They are confident about their service. So if we go here, we can see the pricing. Sorry about that. So the basic version, this is all I have at the minute because I have passed the $1,000 earned in a month, but this is only €8 per month. So what's that? That's probably about £6 and $10, something like that. Anyway, really cheap. Now with the basic version, you get to import your previous data, responsive mobile interface, only for Android, I believe, I might be wrong. Sales figures, Kemp rates, paperback sales, statistics per marketplace. So this is the data that I only needed. I don't really need all this. I'm not too fussed about where my books are ranked or my ratings. I don't really need book lists, aliases, so this one's perfect for me, and it's only that €8 per month. Now with the pro version, you do get a lot more features. As you can see here, the extra features are those book lists, the aliases, the ratings, ranks, and priority support. Even if you choose to have this one, it's only €16 per month, so it's not really going to break the bank. So let's head on over to the interface so you can see this. Now, a lot of you, if you've watched any of my previous videos, are going to recognize this because I use this quite a lot in my videos to show you my results. So as you can see, it brings up yesterday's data. So yesterday I made just under $100. Today I've already made $44, and this is for this year, I've already earned $4,571. Then just here, we'll do this a bit different. So this is going to bring up your most profitable books for that month or in that time range that you put just here. So this is really good to know, because once you know your best sellers, you can actually go and make more books in that niche. So it's going to tell you how much you've earned for that time period for that book, and it's going to show you how many copies you've also sold. Now, instead of me just scrolling down, I've opened this up in multiple different tabs, so it just makes it a little bit easier for me when I'm blurring stuff out. So if we go here, this is just, you'd get here just by keep scrolling. This would be the next part. So it's going to give you all the data for all the different Amazon marketplaces, again for the time range that you put in. So this is for this year, and as you can see, 79% of my sales come from the US and then 19% from the UK, and it tells me how much I've earned. And it also shows you a nice graph here that you can have a look at. And just here, this was my best day to date, $343 earned in one day. Now you can play around with this. You can have your paperback royalties turn off, turn on. You can do that all here. You can change this just to units instead of revenue. I like to keep the revenue up, but that's just me. So let's keep scrolling. So if you'd keep scrolling, you would come to this. Now this is going to bring up all the data for your books. Now I am going to blur out my designs and my titles, but you would find them here. Here is going to tell you for that time range how much profit you've earned or how many royalties, the revenue, the paperback revenue. So all we're doing is low content books, so that's all that there is. The average royalties per day as well, which is some pretty good data to have. Your publication date, your rating and your ranking. Now if you're on the trial, you get all this for free for the first month, and then once you have to purchase the paid version, this only comes in the dearer paid version. So I'm on the €8 per month, and I don't get this data. See, if I try and do this, you need to upgrade to our top tier access, to access this feature. But that doesn't really bother me because I don't really use this at the minute. But yeah, so that's the walkthrough of AKreports. Now if we go back to the top, I'll show you some of the settings features. So right here you would go to settings, and then you can change to your currency. They have Australian dollars, Canadian, euros, British pounds, USD and New Zealand dollars as well. Obviously I sometimes mix mine up between USD and GBP because that's just me. Now for your book ratings, you can choose what store you want as well. I always keep that on the US, even though I haven't got that feature now. You want to show the covers, show books with no earnings, I have that off. Show unpublished books, I have that off as well. Show data per store, yes. So sometimes you will need to import older data if it's older than 90 days. The number of covers, I have 12 up, so that would be, let's just go back for a minute to here. So that would be just here. So I have 12 books up. You can mix that up between 12 and 6, I think. Yep. So I always have that on 12 just so I can see my best selling books. Show extra data on book covers, I always have that on yes. So if we go back, the extra data is all this part with the earnings and the paperbacks sold. And then we have this bit, which is the best part. So if you keep this open, then you get to choose what you hear every time a sale comes through. So if I've got this open and I make a sale, it's going to do one of these sounds. And it's not going to work right now. There we go. And then we got that one as well. And then the one that I like is the cha-ching. So that's it. That's the overview. This is real simple. All this is a bookmark. So when you're on the website and you go back to here and you press get started for free, it will bring you to this page, and all you do is pull this and drag it up to your bookmarks. And then when you're logged in to your KDP back office, you click the bookmark and then it pulls up all that data. So I really believe this is an amazing tool. If you're earning less than $1,000 a month, why not try it out, as it's completely free for the first month. Now, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Also, go and hit subscribe and hit that little bell icon so you can be notified for any further videos. That being said, I've been Paddy, this has been Stacking Profit, and I'll see you again soon.